Hola, my name is Andreane, and I'm from the Splinter Cell development team, production manager on the team, and I'm here to answer a couple of your questions on Splinter Cell. A lot of you are asking why we're not releasing on PS3, and that's because we have an exclusive deal with Microsoft. We're working closely with them in releasing this game on Xbox and PC. It's coming out this fall, and unfortunately it's not going to be on PS3. People are asking us if there are different ways to play the game, if you can finish it without being seen or without shooting some of the enemies. There are multiple ways to finish Splinter Cell. You can use your gadgets, you can use the weapons that you have, and it's basically up to you to choose how you're going to play it. For ourselves on the production team, while we were practicing for the E3 demo, we were trying to find different ways of playing it, and we would challenge ourselves to do it without using the pistol, without getting seen. So it is possible. I can tell you that we've tried it and we've played it, and it'll be up to you to see how you play that. We're currently working on multiplayer mode. I can't tell you much more about that, can't tell you the story, but I can tell you that we're working on it, and what you've seen in the single player version, you can expect changes to the multiplayer that will look like that. We'll be giving you more information during the summer. So Conviction revolves a lot about Sam, about his personal story, and we felt that some features would add to that. We've done 2 new features in Conviction. One of them is the mark and execute. Basically, it gives you the possibility to mark enemies or targets, and with the press of one button, you can execute them all in a fraction of a second. It looks a lot like the stuff you see in action movies where the hero will enter a room and will kill the enemies in a fraction of a second. So we thought it would look cool in a movie, so we tried to give the same power to the player. Another gameplay that we've done is the last known position. Last known position actually helps you play with the enemies. So when you're in combat with them and they lose sight of you, a silhouette will appear. That's the last known position. Once you have that silhouette, you know that that's the first place they're going to look for you, because it's the last place they saw you. They're going to come there, they're going to try to shoot there, and you can use that to lure them to your position or to try and flank them. So those are the 2 new gameplays that we've tried to add to Conviction. So Conviction is all about Sam Fisher. We tried to really center the game around him, and that means that with the new story comes new gameplay. So in Conviction, basically Sam is looking into the death of his daughter. He's looking for the killer of his daughter. As you've seen in the demo, it's going to take him to an investigation, and the story is going to take proportions that he might not have expected. So we felt that because the story was getting more personal, the gameplays would have to adapt to what he was doing. So you're going to find and recognize the gameplays that you knew from the previous Splinter Cell, but it's obviously going to be a lot more action-based, and you'll be able to really play the way you always thought you wanted to play an agent. Basically, we felt that with the previous Splinter Cell, we told you that you could have the fantasy of playing a super elite agent, but often it was a bit constraining. So what we've done with Conviction, we've allowed you to make mistakes and to try your way around the gameplay, and to be able to have fun and just really be the super agent we were promising from the beginning. So in the demo, we saw that Sam could interact with a couple of objects. If you look closely at the demo, you'll notice a couple of things that show you that there's a lot more interaction than what we've actually shown you. So if Sam gets next to a car, he'll actually be able to start a car alarm and attract the enemy to his position and try to basically lure them there. He'll be able to bash doors, so we've seen it at the end of the demo where we actually throw an enemy on the floor as he's approaching a door by kicking down the door. We can interact by climbing on walls. We can actually use something that we haven't shown a lot, is jumping over objects. So if you're running in a room, you can actually slide over tables and slide over car hoods and stuff. So there's a lot of interaction with the environment. Sam is really a predator like we wanted him to be. He's moving around really fast, and he's doing all these athletic moves. So a lot of people are asking about the gadgets that they've seen in the demo. We've actually shown the mirror to look under doors, and basically the gadgets in Conviction are still going to be there. You're going to have a lot of gadgets, but you'll have less than in previous Splinter Cell. What we wanted to do is give really cool gadgets that you understand how to use them, and that you'll be able to use anytime. So for example, in the demo, you are at one point using the EMP grenade to shut down lights. You'll be able to use sticky cam like we've seen in previous Splinter Cells. And the gadgets that Sam is going to get are actually based on a story, because obviously he left Third Echelon, so he might not have the same technology as he had before. But during the game, he'll have to find allies to get those gadgets and basically make his way through the game. So So Splinter Cell has always been about doing really cool graphics and really good-looking graphics. Now I think in Conviction we've actually pushed the bar up even more. We're doing projected text and projected movies to keep you involved in the story. We're doing videos during the loading screen so that you're told the story while we're loading in the background. And that goal is basically to keep you in the story at all times. We don't want you to be reminded that you're sitting in your living room playing the game because there's a loading or a pop-up on screen. We want you to keep involved in the story and to remember that you're playing Sam Fisher, the super agent, and that you know why you're doing the things you're doing in-game. Un saludo para todos los fans españoles de Splinter Cell.